If it doesn't apply, let it fly and stop being a whiny bitch. So I just got back from dropping my daughter at work. And I want to leave a little message for my babes, for the peeps, for the folks out there, okay? Because a conversation was being had not only with my child, but with my sister in an open dialogue. And I just want to make sure that everybody knows when it comes to a deadbeat dad, especially a man that like was once a present father, then got into a relationship with someone who's not the mother of that child, and then just stopped being a dad, I want to make it very clear, stop blaming the woman, stop blaming the girlfriend, stop blaming the new wife, because at the end of the day, we're not gonna say, she's making it so he doesn't see his kids. She's making him not be a dad. She's making him not be present because she's jealous and this and this and that. Hear me out. As somebody who has dealt with, especially with my second child, between the ages 2 through like 9, I had to deal with a bitch from hell from my baby dad, his ex-wife. So coming from somebody who has experience, I'm talking kidnappings, the whole 9 of my child, went through hell. It is never, I will never blame the bitch. You wanna know why? Yes, I feel like a woman has influence, right? On niggas like that, weak niggas, because it takes a weak man to allow a woman to influence your decision making and your abilities to show up for your children. Bitch ass nigga, psychotic, jealous ass bitch. But it's only influence. A woman can't make a man do shit. A woman can't make a man do shit. Hear that again, a woman can't make a man do shit. And you wanna know why I'm saying this? A woman can't even make a nigga stay faithful. Y'all hear me? If a woman can't even make, because the words that are being used when this discussion is had is make. Oh, she's making him not see his kids. She's making him be a bad father. She's making him be wishy-washy. A woman can't make a man do a motherfucking thing, especially not here in these United States of America. But at the end of the day, if a man wants to be a father to his children, if a man wants to be present, if a man wants to have firsthand influence on how his child is brought up and raised and shown love and stability and consistency and integrity, he's going to do that. There's tons of men out there that do that. Tons of men out there that do that. Unfortunately, it's also super common that there's lots more men who don't. So I want to say, if a man wanted to do that, he wanted to be a father, regardless of the type of relationship with the mother, if he wanted to be a father, whether that means going to court, whether that means just showing up, picking up your kid, not speaking to the mother, whatever that means, whether it means just calling your kid's cell phone, because they have them, whether it means consistently just being there, showing up, he would do that, in my experience, because he has done that. He did do that for years, a decade, consistent. When he stops doing that, that's by choice. No one made him do that. No one. He's choosing to be a bum-ass father. A choice. No one's making him. Especially when a person has open access to their child, because the child's mother puts no restrictions. You want to see your child? Come pick them up. You want to talk to your kid? They have a cell phone. I pay for it. Call them. You want to take your kid somewhere on vacation? Come do that. You want to invite your kid to a family event? Do that. They can go. She wants to go, she can go. When a man stops doing those consistent things with their child, it's because he wants to. So stop blaming women for decisions men make. Any real man, if he got with a bitch after being a consistent father, it's different if he started off a bum. If he gets with a woman and he decides to stop doing his fatherly duties because he's mad at the mama, his feelings is hurt, whatever it may be, his ego's hurt. That's what it is. When the ego's hurt, a father that loves being a father is not going to allow that to come in between his connection and his bond with his children or child. Bottom line. And I even had to learn that the hard way. Because trust me, there was a time where I was young, in my 20s, and I was like, they are making him not be a dad. They won't allow him to be a dad. They won't allow him to be a part of his kid's life. Yes, I was a dumb bitch at one point too when I was young. But let auntie save you, babies, and you older women that are very male-centered and think that, you know, men don't have to have accountability. It's not the woman's fault, the new woman's fault, that this man stopped being a father and started being a bum-ass nigga. It's his. His ego's hurt. He's not man enough to tell this woman, this is my child. If you don't want me spending time with my child, bitch, you gotta go. Like, I wish I would let a nigga come into my life and tell me, let's just go live our lives. Let's start new kids. Have new kids. These men out here having new kids without taking care of the 4 prior. Not taking care of not one of the 4 prior, but having new babies on their 4th baby mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's the man. A woman cannot make a man not be a father. He either wants to do it or he doesn't. Hold him accountable. A bird gonna be a bird. So if a bitch is influencing a nigga behind closed doors, talking about, oh, you can't go to your baby moms to pick up your kids, or oh, you can't go spend time with your child, or oh, you can't be calling your child all the time because I don't want to hear her mama voice in the background. 1, bitch, grow up. 2, he's gonna do what he wants to do. If he wanted to be a father, he would, just like he was. And he doesn't want to be one. He wants to be a huge disappointment. And thinks that you can just start all over. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, when you're like blind to that, holding a man accountable and having pattern recognition and like acknowledging that and choosing not to deal with somebody in that caliber, you're just gonna end up another part of the crew, another baby mama. And when he finds the next baby mama, you just gonna be baby mama number whatever you are. So yeah, it's not a bitch's fault. Definitely a bitch has influence because niggas be losers, lame, and weak behind pussy. And not all men. There are very good men out there. Very good men. But this is for the message for the ones that it applies to. If it doesn't apply, let it fly and stop being a whiny bitch.